For 49 days, I ate nothing but meat and eggs on the carnivore diet, and it completely changed my life. And also, Dr. Ken Berry made me cry. That and more in today's episode. At day 49, I'm now the captain of my own ship.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
And so are these other people that are taking Dr. Berry's advice, and Dr. Berry himself. That man's a captain of his own ship. He's in control. There's something very liberating and very freeing about being the captain of your own ship. Again, I love movies, so I'm using the movie reference here. Another movie reference is, I took the red pill.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
A lot of people, you walk around and you go to the grocery store or you're outside the gas station, you see someone coming up with their big green drink and their energy drink, and it's just like, they haven't taken the red pill yet.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And they haven't seen what life can really be like. When you get rid of all that inflammation, your life will completely change.
No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
And when you're operating at 80% human ability versus 40%, your life will completely change. And I've been operating at 40% my entire life, and the problem with that is it becomes your new normal. When you sleep like garbage every single night and you get so suddenly depression builds up and anxiety builds up, and then you do that for years, that becomes your new normal. And you can't see anything else other than that. My best analogy is when I got glasses many years ago. I put the glasses on, I walked outside and I looked at a tree. I could see every little beautiful leaf on that tree. And now my entire life before that, a tree would just be a blob to me. It'd be a green blob. And that was normal for me until I put the glasses on. Now I can see differently. And it's the same thing with this. My normal before was operating at 40% the human ability. And I'm at 80% and growing. And that's my new normal now. I've got the glasses on and I'm never going back to that other way. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. About 2 weeks ago, I did a video, my 30-day update of eating only meat on the carnivore diet. And that video is going crazy. It has 200,000 views, over 1,000 comments, and some really inspiring, interesting comments. So a few updates. So just going from day 30 to day 49, it's been amazing. I just can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Every day I'm feeling slightly better than the day before. On day 30, I didn't think I could feel any more amazing. My sleep is better. I feel rejuvenated. I feel motivated. I've got so much energy that I never had before. I feel like prior to the carnivore diet, I was operating at 40% my human ability. I think that might be low. I think most people are probably operating at 60% their human ability that aren't on the carnivore diet. When I went on the carnivore diet, I feel more like I'm at 80 right now. And every day I go further along with it, I'm feeling more and more, like 81%, 82%. And what do I mean in terms of my full human potential? I mean strength, stamina, brain power, motivation, just everything I do as a human feels better and I perform better under the carnivore diet. I have so much energy now. I'm sleeping better. My brain power it's unbelievable. I watch Jeopardy every day and I'm just killing it on Jeopardy like I never have before. I've done hundreds of videos on YouTube. 4,000 pounds up all by myself, about 2 inches. There's a spider in my water. I'm gonna drink it because I'm a carnivore.
That's disgusting.
My last carnivore video, the 30-day update, has over 200,000 views. I credit that in large part due to carnivore because my brain was sharper. I think I did a much better video on carnivore than I was doing before. It's been life-changing for me. And then I keep losing weight. I'm down almost 30 pounds now since I started 49 days ago. Almost 30 pounds. In the last video and now, every time I check the scale, I'm dropping more pounds. It's just dropping off of me. Easy now. This is my belt, and this is where it used to be, right here. So I've lost that many inches. And now check this out. Easy now. That is my pants that I've worn forever. And without the belt, I need new pants. But again, that wasn't the reason for me going on carnivore. It wasn't to lose weight. It was all of those other changes I experienced. Depression and anxiety completely gone. Depression was the big one, and then the second one was arthritis. My elbows, my back, I've had back pain for years now. Completely gone. I've had no back pain in 49 days. And that includes, about a week ago, I went with my Amish friend who's a roofer. We own the small town movie theater here in town. My wife and my girls and I purchased this 7 months ago. My family and I purchased this small town movie theater. It's a single screen theater in a historic building.
Your thoughts when you found out your niece was going to open a movie theater in today's day and age?
Are you nuts?
It's been a heck of an adventure. So subscribe to our channel. We did a bunch of videos taking over the theater, reopening it since COVID. That's a side story though. We had to re-roof the theater with shingles. And I told my Amish buddy, I'm gonna help you. We're gonna get this done quickly. And I set up a ladder and there was all these intricate cuts in the shingles. I went up and down that ladder probably 200-300 times. I'm carrying bundles of shingles up and down the ladder. Before Carnivore, I couldn't even have done it with my foot. I had horrible arthritis in my middle toe of my foot for 18 months. It was so bad they were gonna do surgery on it. I saw 4 different doctors. I've had injections. I've tried all sorts of pills for it. Nothing would fix it. Is 90% better right now. Just life-changing stuff. And the roofing project with my Amish friend, I never would have been able to do that before. We roofed for 11 hours straight, and it goes without saying the Amish are very hard workers. And I kept up with him, and he was mostly on the roof, putting the shingles down, yelling down to me. I'd cut the shingles, and then I'd carry it up. Cut another shingle, carry it up. And we had to do it around our marquee at our movie theater, and it comes out, and there's lots of intricate cuts. So I was up and down that ladder a couple hundred times throughout the day. At the end of the day, I said, hey, Daniel, we'll do this again tomorrow. What time? 6 o'clock, come get me. 50 days ago, before starting the carnivore diet, I wouldn't have been able to do 11 hours. And then I guarantee you that next day, my whole body would have been wrecked. There's no way I would have gotten up. My back is killing me, my shoulder's killing me. I worked for 11 hours yesterday going up and down a ladder a couple hundred times. Nothing, not one symptom, not one pain. In fact, it was the opposite. I know this sounds unbelievable, and I'm not trying to sell this diet, but it's truly astounding. And if you've done carnivore for a while, you're gonna be nodding your head like, yep, I know what he's saying, I know what he's saying. If you haven't done carnivore, it's unbelievable, but I jumped out of bed. I was motivated. I wanted to get out in the sun, have the sun hit my face, and I wanted to go work some more. I have excess energy. I've been exercising a lot more. We have a little home gym. I've been lifting weights every day. I'm starting to see it a little bit here, which is just crazy. And you know, one of the things with my other video, people are like, you photoshopped my thumbnail image. I didn't Photoshop that thumbnail image. I've done hundreds of videos on YouTube over the last 7 years. Just go back and look. You can see the progression. You can see before videos when I was fat and when I was inflamed. I'm gonna show you a screenshot right now. I just found this one. This was from 2 years ago. And you can just see my face is huge, my neck is huge. Big bags under my eyes. I still got these little bags I mentioned in the last video, but these are almost gone. But I strongly encourage you, if you're gonna start this, so many people on my last video, great comments, but so many are like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go buy steak and do it. Don't go buy steak and do it. Go watch Dr. Ken Berry's videos that talk about how to start on the carnivore diet, mistakes to avoid on the carnivore diet, because it's not just about eating steak. There's electrolytes you have to take. There's certain types of meat you have to eat. You got to get the right amount of fat. You got to drink enough water. There's lots of things that go into this to be successful. If you just go buy steak and jump into it, you're going to fail. And I don't want you to fail. Speaking of Ken Berry, you might be watching this for the title of the video, Dr. Ken Berry Made Me Cry. And I know I'm going to get yelled at saying that's clickbait too. That's not clickbait. I had a tear come down my eye from Dr. Ken Berry. So shame on you, Dr. Ken. I wasn't rolled up in the corner in the fetal position screaming and bawling, so maybe I exaggerated a little bit. But I did get goosebumps and I cried. And that's something else I've noticed on carnivore too. The other day I did an interview with my new friend, Dante from FerrignoFreedom. I absolutely love that guy. He's been on carnivore for 2 years, and he's what got me into carnivore. I've done keto on and off for years, but a little over 49 days ago, Jen and I watched Dante's video. And his video was from 2 years ago, and he was saying, I'm gonna start this carnivore diet. I think he was like 1 week into it, and he was eating only meat. I noticed the video was from 2 years ago, and in my head, I was pretty negative and kind of rude. I was like, he was almost 300 pounds at that point, completely out of shape, overweight. And in my head, I was like, there's no way 2 years later this guy's still doing it. Let's go look at one of his latest videos. I clicked on one of his latest videos. I started cheering and clapping, and so did Jen. I was so excited for this guy. It was amazing. Completely different human. The dude is ripped. I think he's almost 50, I think he said. And he looks 15 years younger than that. Completely different person. He lost all of his weight. He's in shape, and you could just see it on his face. His skin looks healthier. Everything looks healthier. And his demeanor, he just seems happier. He seems like a completely different person. And so I reached out to him. I said, I'd love to do a video with you. We filmed one. So go subscribe to his channel. I don't think that video is up yet, but it'll be up soon. You can see my interview that he did with me. We had a really good conversation about carnivore and how it worked for me. But there's so many inspiring and free resources out there. I yell at my girls all the time. We are so blessed and so fortunate to have access to this information. And Dr. Chaffee's another one, Dr. Baker, and Dr. Ken Berry, man, I've been going down the rabbit hole with that guy. Free information that is changing people's lives. Now, if you need a smile, check out Dr. Ken Berry's channel. And I encourage you to watch this one. If you want to have a good day, go read some of these comments. And I wish I could just give Dr. Berry a big hug. He's a modern day superhero in my opinion. And I'm not exaggerating. He's saving people's lives. And I was reading through these comments and I got goosebumps. I choked up and I teared up a little bit reading some of these because he's literally saving people's lives. So let's just look at these 2,200 comments on this video. Here's the first one. I'm almost 7 months on carnivore. My A1C has dropped down to 7 from double digits. I'm hopeful for a great Christmas with my A1C under 6. I am ever so grateful for your videos. These have saved my life. And then you can start going down these comments, 2,000 comments. It's just one after the other after the other. So here's another one. I'm glad there are doctors like you and Dr. Berg that give good direction because every time I've had questions and sought solutions from doctors, they either say they don't know or they just prescribe medicine. I swear most doctors are either inept or paid off. And then he leaves an edit. I'm now down 55 pounds and feel better than ever. Life-changing. Here's another one. I'm just going in order. Not only have I reversed my diabetes, now I'm off all meds. I'm down 65 pounds. Thank you to you and your wife. You have saved my life. That's what doctors are supposed to do. And I heard Dr. Berry say that. Someone said that to him, I think on a live stream. You saved my life. And he said, well, that's what doctors are supposed to do. Hope and pray there's going to be more like Dr. Berry out there because he's saving lives. Here's another one. I reversed type 2 in 8 months. I've lost 102 pounds. Went from 302 down to 200. Thank you, doctor, for all your videos. They helped me greatly. It's just comment after comment. Thank you, Dr. Berry, and may God bless you for all you and your wife do to better people's healths. See, when I see these ones dropping the weight, it gets me emotional. I get the goosebumps. Drop my weight from 257 to 213. That's a completely new person. Their life is completely changed. Lost 105 pounds in the first year. I'm a 66-year-old female. Thank you, Dr. Berry. You have done for me in one video more than my doctor has done for me in the past 10 years. All of these lives changed. It's just absolutely amazing. Should have also said he lost 60 pounds. We stopped his statin and he has a new lease on life. Thank you, Dr. Berry. Thank you, Dr. Berry. You saved my life. That's one of the common threads I'm seeing in these comments. Thank you, Dr. Berry. You saved my life over and over again. These are people that are taking Dr. Berry's advice. A doctor. That's what a doctor's supposed to do. Cure you, help fix your health problems, help save you. All the other doctors I've ever had experience with, they just throw pills at you.
You take the blue pill.
And a lot of times, a pill isn't the answer. There's so many health issues out there, so many. I believe a vast majority of health issues out there are caused by the foods we're eating. Long term, people are just poisoning themselves with sugar, processed food, toxins. There's toxins in plants, there's toxins in all. You can't even read half the ingredients, and we're just slowly poisoning ourselves with those, and then people are getting cancer, and people are getting arthritis, and people are getting diabetes. People end up with Alzheimer's, and people end up with heart issues and strokes and heart disease. And there's so many issues that I believe are linked to the food we eat. And the answer to those questions are not a pill that you throw at someone, but that seems like the only answer that most doctors have. Most doctors, but not all. Not the good Dr. Berry. And so I was reading through these comments the other day, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I started tearing up a little bit. I got goosebumps. Just think, people, I lost 100 pounds because of you, Dr. Berry. You've reversed my diabetes, and I've got my life back now because of you. That is so inspiring. That's like a modern day superhero. My wife and I own the movie theater. People love the superhero movies, but what's better than a fake actor being a superhero? Someone that is really changing countless lives and saving lives. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional talking about it right now. It's just, it really just hits you in the heart. It's amazing. Changing these people's lives forever that they probably would have died or who knows what. They certainly didn't have a life before if they're sitting in a chair and they can't move and they can't do anything, and they're obese and diabetic, and that's no life to live, and now they have a life. Thanks to Dr. Barry and his videos, and this man deserves more recognition. Huge shout out and huge thank you to Dr. Barry, Dr. Chaffee, Dr. Baker, Dante from FerrignoFreedom, all these people. They're putting up this content that's free. I know people are like, oh, I gotta watch an ad on some of these. That's the least you could do. These videos, for Dr. Barry too, to be a doctor, imagine how much time that takes out of that man's life. Then he's got a young family. Imagine how much time that takes. Now he's got to do YouTube videos. I've done over 600 YouTube videos. It's a ton of work. And you get this information for free, and the man is changing and saving lives. It's amazing. He deserves more recognition. So be sure, if you haven't checked out Dr. Barry yet, subscribe, watch some of his videos about carnivore and what to avoid before you jump into it. Don't just jump into it, and leave him some comments. Give that man some recognition he deserves, because absolutely amazing what he's doing. Huge amount of gratitude and respect I have for Dr. Barry and Dante from FerrignoFreedom and Anthony Chaffee and Dr. Baker and all these guys that are sharing this information that are changing lives. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to leave a link to my 30-day carnivore update. I'm going to do more carnivore updates. I'm going to take you guys with me and show you the farm next door where I buy my local, organic, grass-fed beef. I'm going to show you all the prices and everything. I'm going to show you what I eat. So I'm going to keep doing some carnivore videos. We're going to do some movie theater videos. We're going to do some homestead videos. So please subscribe so you don't miss any of those. Hit the little notification button. If you like this video, it really helps me out. Leave a comment down below. I've done hundreds of YouTube videos over 7 years, and one goal I've had is to hit 100,000 subscribers. I just hit 91,000 this morning. I don't know what I'm going to do when I hit 100,000. I don't get anything for it. It's just been it's been one of the longest term goals I've ever had in my whole life. And I've been clawing and scratching. YouTube is a hard thing to do, but I really enjoy it. So consider subscribing for me. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo.